Welcome back to another episode of Rob Sports Center, man. As you can see by the title, man, we're going to be taking another look at that 2025 recruiting class coming out of the state of Louisiana. And for this video, we have Mr. J.D. LaFleur. So J.D. LaFleur, he goes to Sulphur High School. Well, he's going to be graduating this year, but he played ball at Sulphur High School. 24/7 Sports has him ranked as a 3-star recruit with an 89 player rating. I feel like he really could have kind of been a little bit higher in terms of recruit or even just really player rating, being that, you know, my biggest thing is always versatility. Can you do more than one thing? And he can. He can catch the ball, he can block, and he also has the ability to extend plays, running after the catch, and even getting yards after the contact. But I got that for my scouting report. Now we're gonna get into it. We're gonna finish my normal routine I normally do. So he's committed to LSU. Like I said, man, LSU got a pretty stacked class coming out of this 2025 class. And I'm talking about they got some pretty solid names, man. I mean, I've been having conversations with other LSU fans, and we were just talking about that, man. LSU got the talent, coming in. It's just about how will they put it together in terms of the coaching and things like that. And plus, me personally, the quarterback situation is kind of one of the biggest question marks for me. He committed to LSU on the September 1st, 2023. So I think that's why he did not have a lot of college offers, because normally I'll say how many offers they had, whether it was 21, 23, 16, and 5, and he only had one. But I'm assuming that as soon as he got that LSU offer, he probably committed immediately, and let everybody else know that I ain't really interested in anything else outside of playing for my home state college. He also, his high school athletic background, he also plays basketball as well. They didn't really give me no stats or anything like that for that. So now we're gonna get into my evaluation. So first off, what we're gonna do is I have like a brief description of like position wise, like each position. So like I'll be like, what makes a good corner, what makes a good safety, what makes a good quarterback, what makes a good running back, receiver, etc., etc. So for this one, I'm gonna read off what I think makes a good tight end. So I think a good tight end needs a unique blend of size, strength, speed, and good hands, allowing them to effectively block like an offensive lineman while also running routes and catching passes like a wide receiver, essentially acting as a hybrid player on the field. They should be able to use their body size to create space and make tough catches in traffic, while also having athleticism to separate from defenders on pass plays. Elite tight ends can do both pass, catch, and run blocking. Y'all know what I always talk about is versatility. They must be able to create separation, maintain balance, and body control when trying to shake off man coverage. A great pass catching tight end can create mismatches for linebackers, especially in the red area. And I do believe that he's one of those guys that has that effect down the red area to where you can just throw the ball up and he's going to go get that thing. So now we're going to jump into a Rob evaluation. So, this was my evaluation. J.D. LaFleur is a 6'7", 255-pound tight end who competes in a non-select 5A Division I division. He is a big body tight end who is a big threat in the red area, being that he can use his body as a center in basketball would to block out defenders, to grab a rebound. He can block out defenders to make a catch. If he has a smaller defender on him or a linebacker, you can just throw the ball up and he can high point it for a Jimmy Graham-like touchdown. He is very physical. I mean, you can see that a very physical blocker. You can see that in his tape. Tape, speaks for itself. And like I say, man, he's another one of those guys that I really enjoyed, watching and breaking down. Because like I say, it's the level of versatility, man. Like I love to see a guy who's physical. I love to see a guy who's physical, whether it's in the blocking or who's physical even after the catch. And I feel like for the most part, he kind of embodies that. And obviously, we know going to the next level, getting on that LSU weight training program, strength and conditioning. Who knows what his limit or how high he actually can be. And then just think about having him and Trey Green on the same team. I like that duo right there. He is a very physical blocker who has the strength to move defenders out the way to create running lanes for his running back and completely taking that defender out to play with a pancake block, which you will see that several times. He has strong hands to make some tough catches while being blanketed in one-on-one coverage or even double coverage. His versatility in run blocking and skills in pass catching gives you opportunities to run heavier packages to try and create mismatches with him being matched up with a linebacker. He puts you in the mind of a Rob Gronkowski with his ability to extend plays with his run after catch ability. He is a strong runner with the ball in his hands, being able to run through tacklers and gain additional yardage with yards after the contact. So when you're dealing with big body guys like JD, you have to, wrap them up. You can't just try to throw your body in him and knock him down, because if so, he's liable to just bounce off that and keep going. But then, like I say, man, just look at how he's pulling Or no, he got the ball in his hands. I thought he actually was pulling up to go block. But still, though, I mean, once again, that's something else too. That I just not really paid attention to. Him just, obviously I seen the first one in the red area where he took the snap directly, kind of like a wildcat, and ran it. But then that previous play, he just took the ball and that wasn't in the red area and ran it up the middle too. So like I say, when you got a guy like that can be very versatile, man, it allows for you to do a lot of things. And I didn't realize on that snap right there too that they just showed that he actually was playing on the line. Like I say, man, versatility, you can't never go wrong with that. And I think that stands out, if anything, So if it's any younger players out there who's watching and who wants to take their game to the next level, man, like I always say, man, do not be one-dimensional. Always be open to trying new things, learning new things, because the more you know, the better the chance that it is for you to kind of stand out on tape and get an opportunity. But, man, if it's anything that I missed on him, man, make sure you leave it down in the comments. If it's anything that you agree or disagree with, make sure you leave it in the comments. I'll be looking forward to interacting with you guys, man. But that is it for this video. If you did enjoy this video, do me a big favor, smash that thumbs up button. Also, if you're new to the channel and you like this video as well as my other videos, whether it's high school football, college football, NFL, NBA, or even some boxing, man, you're on the right channel. So hit that subscribe button, and when you subscribe, click that notification bell where you'll be notified every time I upload, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.